Hey guys, Night Prowler here, and we're looking at my 2016 Dyna Street Bob. I was about to say 2016 KTM 690, but no, I got this about a month ago. Haven't really got all that oil saying it's not mine. Haven't really got to ride it much. I've only put maybe 100 miles on it. It's actually spent more time in the shop, and that's kind of the purpose of this video. It's a 2016. I've bought it from a dealer. I've just been screwing around with it basically and showing it this off to you. It's got 3,000 miles, 3,200 miles on it when I bought it. Because you guys, you know, I did a lot of videos when I bought the KTM, which, by the way, I still have. So if you're somebody who was interested in the 690, I still have the 690, and I plan on keeping the 690. I'm not getting rid of the 690. I like the 690 for what it is. But I just figured I'd show you guys my, like I said, 2016 Dyna Street Bob. It's mostly blacked out, flat black engine, gloss black paint. Let me see, I'll turn on you guys can see how many miles. Switch there. All right, well, I put like 200 miles on it, but the dealer also put some miles on it. And like I said, I'll explain all that here in a second. It's got LED headlight. That was on the bike when I bought it. Somebody turned it in and had those. But I did put these, what are they? Dominion grips. Harley-Davidson Dominion grips. These are pretty cool. I actually really like these. Super comfortable. But I haven't put a ton of miles on the bike yet. Here, let me kill that off for you. Put a ton of miles on the bike yet. Just because it's been cold. And I get 2 days off, and if it's snowing or raining or ridiculously cold, I really can't ride it. But here's the issues. Okay, so here's what's really. God, oh well. How dare them talk about their business while I'm doing a video. No, I'm just kidding. Here's the deal. So I bought the bike. Very first day they delivered it, I took it around. I took it around the block. I was planning on taking it to work. Matter of fact, I think I did take it to work. Took it down the street, noticed all of a sudden my battery light came on the dash. So I'm like, well, what the hell? Well, this bike is equipped with a Harley-Davidson, I guess it's an option that you can get for your battery tender. And what this does, not this part, but this part, what it does is when you hit low voltage or a lower voltage than what the bike is supposed to be at, it starts flashing red. Well, I noticed at the dealer, when I was looking at the bike, it was flashing red. And then the dash light came on. There's a red indicator light right here. That one right there, you can see. That came on. So I was like, what the hell's going on? But I said, you know what? The bike's probably sat around for a month or a couple, 2 weeks or whatever. So I figured, all right, I'll throw it on my AGM charger, because it's an AGM battery. They give you an AGM battery. I thought, all right, I threw it on my Ultima AGM battery charger. Charged it up, got it to 14 volts. Ran it, light still came on. I was like, what the? And then, about 20 minutes of running it, light came on. I said, no, I'm gonna check the voltage. So I checked the voltage when the light came on. It told me it was at like 12.5. And I'm like, wait a second, it shouldn't be at 12.5 with it running. So I literally had it for 4 days, rode it 2 days, charged it, gave it the best shot I could. Then I called them and I said, hey, it's not charging. It's just that simple. Oh, it might be a loose connection. So I checked all the connections. They're good. Battery terminals are good. Everything was good. So they came and totally picked up the bike. So I'm giving it to the dealer. Like, yes, there's an issue, but they get the bike in. It's got relatively low miles on it. The bike's still under warranty. So they're totally hooking it up. They get the bike, they have it for 2 weeks, they put like 40 miles on the bike. They call me back. While it's there, I say, go ahead and put the grips on, because I liked them and I didn't like the rubber ones that were stock on it. I said, go ahead and put the grips on. So they put the grips on, and they say, hey, there's nothing wrong with the bike. It's charging. The stator's good. The bike's charging. It may be just a cold, because it was like 30 degrees when I was riding it around. So you're at 30 degrees. I thought, okay, maybe something weirded out because of the cold. I'm like, all right. So I say, I get the bike back. So 2 weeks later, they put 40 miles on the bike. I get the bike back 2 weeks later. Then I ride the bike. Everything's good for the first day. Second day, I rode it to work. I took it, I said, you know what? I got Sunday off. I'm gonna take off. I took off Sunday because it was like 45, 50 degree day. I was like, I'm gonna take off for like a full ride. So I took off. And then bike's running good. Everything's running right. I'm getting to where I need to go. Bike's starting good. Everything's good. I go, okay, I'm gonna take it to work the next day. All of a sudden, battery light comes on the way home. Battery light comes on. I check the voltage, and I bought this. I actually checked the voltage with a actual voltage meter. What am I trying to say? A digital meter. I actually checked the voltage with the real meter. Then I bought this just to carry around with me. It's got a couple USB ports on it, and it's got a voltage gauge. So I could actually keep an eye on it. I take it out when I'm riding, so I don't melt it on the exhaust, and get messed up on the thing. But keep an eye on it, see what's going on, see what it's doing, and then like, okay, cool. So that's been basically it. I just charged the bike before I left today because I know there's an issue, and I wanted to ride it tonight because honestly, they're gonna come and pick it up in the morning again. So they're gonna have my bike for another 2 weeks. Hopefully they're gonna ride it. Hopefully the light comes on and they see what's up. I already sent them a video showing, look, this is what's going on. I showed them what the voltage was. It said it was 12.2 while idling. Then I revved it up, it never went up. So we'll see what it is. I have my suspicions what it is. I suspect it's this voltage regulator rectifier, whatever the hell it's called, right here. Because the stator, I watched what's his name? John, you know who I'm talking about. He's the Harley technician for Chattanooga, I don't know, some Harley-Davidson dealership. He's a technician there, and he said it's an intermittent charging issue, and basically if your stator's good, it's good. If it's shorted out, then it's no good, but if it's good, it's good. And they said they checked the stator, so I'm like, okay. So when they said they checked the battery, the cold cranking amps is like 300 and something, so it's got more than enough cranking amps to do what I need it to do. But I'm still having lights come on. It could be a loose connection, or it could be, the regulator rectifiers, has an issue. But that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and fire it up because I actually need to go, start my wife's car and stuff anyhow. So we'll go ahead and fire it up. I kind of been riding it tonight, not really a lot, but okay. So what are we at? 13.2. Go ahead and kick this on. Okay, and we're at 12.7. Let's see what it goes down to after I fire it up. We're in neutral, right? Well, that's good because, sorry, I gotta come over here. It's a loud bike. Went up to 14. It's 14.1 right now. I can see it from here. So 14.1, it means it's charging. issue again. So what I'm hoping is they don't get that that issue where they don't really know what's wrong again. You know what I mean? Where I get it back in 2 weeks and they say everything was fine, because it costs them money to send somebody out to come pick up the bike, you know. And I'm not trying to be that guy, but I definitely know there's an issue and it needs to be fixed before I take off somewhere and my battery goes dead because, you know, it's not charging and I didn't notice. Yep, see, 14.2. So we're good on charging. But that's it, guys. I figured I'd show you my new Dyna. We'll show. I'll tell you what's going on with the charging system, what happened, what the problem, the fix was, and we'll catch you later. All right, guys, later.